Ladybug has just made the biggest mistake in her entire superhero career. Worse than when she didn't give Chloe the Miraculous because she was jealous of Kagami, resulting in Master Fu getting outed by Hawkmoth. Worse still when, against her better judgment, she decided to trust Felix disguised as Adrien with the Miraculous, resulting in her losing the whole magic jewel box. And even worse, yes, than when she decided to trust Gabriel, resulting in him making the wish. This one mistake trumps all of them, and if you notice, there is a theme that links them all, and it all goes back to Adrien, which will be the ultimate downfall of Ladybug. A solo Marinette video? Oh my, it's been a while since I've made one of them. Oh my god. Now, you might be wondering what it is I am yapping about this time. What mistake did Ladybug make? She's infallible. The story likes to treat her as a goddess on earth. Well, I just live reacted to the Miraculous London special. It was interesting. My goodness gracious. Oh my god. Oh my god. To say the least. But one thing that has been kind of bugging me about the whole thing was even the story was kind of framing the whole Marinette as Ladybug lying to Adrien and extension Cat Noir about Gabriel being a hero. The story just felt like it was telling us what she's doing was wrong, which is surprising. This show hates painting Marinette or Ladybug in a bad light, but you always get this ominous sense whenever they bring up the lie. Even the show had to phrase it at, oh, Ladybug knows the truth, so whatever Ladybug says is the truth. And you're like, that's a bad way to phrase it. Even people in my comments were like, that was the biggest red flag of the whole thing. And I was like, it is. Why? The show has never liked to paint Ladybug as the bad guy or doing bad things, but one thing this show likes to do is suddenly give her trauma. Every 5 episodes she has trauma for some reason, because, well, I guess they can't just keep punching Adrien into the dirt. He's already suboptimal floor levels. You can't punch him any lower. He's in Tartarus, for God's sake. So now Ladybug gets some of that love and attention. But in the fact that the show, whenever it treats Ladybug's fuck up, as we like to say where I'm from, it really doesn't pull its punches. Again, when she did that one mistake with Chloe not giving her the Miraculous and going and giving Kagami, now she has a villain in Chloe for life, and that's a mistake she has to deal with. Master Fu had to give up his identity and relinquish the box, erasing his memory, something she's had to deal with. When she trusted Felix as Adrien, which went against her rule. If I remember correctly, she didn't like giving people Miraculouses if their identities were out or something along those lines. There was a reason she couldn't give Adrien the Miraculous, but she did, and that was her ultimate undoing how Gabriel got the box. And I believe she broke into Adrien's room earlier that day, because of course she did. And now again with Gabriel trusting him and he made the wish. Marinette has always made mistakes when it comes to Adrien, and it's costed her dearly. It was the whole reason why she even stopped liking Adrien in season 5, because she realized, I keep making mistakes because of this dude, and now he's her boyfriend. She doesn't want to inconvenience him. Even though she may not understand it or realize it, she's doing the thing that caused Gabriel to get the Kwamis in the first place, but she doesn't see it as a threat yet, because she feels, okay, I have all the miracles, I've won, but at what cost? So she's trying to shape reality of Paris as she sees fit. She doesn't see that she's doing bad things with good intentions, and learning this lesson is gonna be really bad, because when Adrien and the rest of Paris finds out that she lied, she made everyone worship the guy that was torturing them for, canonically in Paris it was like a year and a half, but for us it was like, what, 5 years or something? She tricked everyone into making Gabriel the hero simply because he was Adrien's dad, and she couldn't fathom Adrien being sad. And he's always sad, but whatever. Now it's a problem. Now the show wants to address it. And the next villain knows. Lila, or Cerise, however you say her name, she knows. And I've been screaming this into the ether that she will break these two up. Because remember, when Bunnix first showed up, I think Ladybug, or even where is Marinette, tried to ask them, hey, what's up with my romantic life? Bunnix kind of implied that it's gonna get worse, y'all are a wreck. And we all thought it was the will they, won't they, it would drag on for forever. What if they did get together, but misunderstandings awry and they broke up, and there's that whole misunderstanding? And I'm like, oh my god, that's actually a really more interesting way to drag out this thing, because now she has broken Adrien and Cat Noir's trust in every sense of the word, in every facet. As a hero, she didn't trust him to tell him about Hawkmoth, and as a person, she didn't tell him about her boyfriend. She didn't tell her boyfriend about his dad. I'm mixing up my words. About his dad being a villain. And Adrien has always had a problem with trust. He hated people keeping secrets from him, even though ironically nobody knows his identity outside of Luca, but everybody knows Ladybug's identity. But again, we are not addressing those hypocrisies. Adrien hates secrets, and finding out that his dad was a villain, nobody told him. The villain died and he was lied to, nobody told him. His mom was beneath him in the earth, he could have gone and visited her. So many lies that he just will not be able to forgive Ladybug for. And a really smart comment pointed this out to me, that Lila has always been called out on her lies, but this time she will be telling the truth and Ladybug will be the one that's lying. And that one truth might be what turns Cat Noir against Ladybug, because if you've noticed, Ladybug, again, doesn't know Cat Noir's identity. She can't know, but she knows everyone's identity. And Cat Noir kind of doesn't know. I think he knows Luca. He knows a couple of them, but he doesn't know the whole squad. But maybe Ladybug might have told him later, but it's not really a big deal. But everything, there is no strings that can connect Ladybug to Cat Noir's identity aside from Luca. And I think that's going to be retconned, or something's going to happen to make Luca forget. But you know, the time travel Kwamis have always had this code of, we're not going to tell you. So I don't think she can force Luca into knowing. So something will happen where Cat Noir and Ladybug will be at odds because of this lie, and Ladybug cannot collect the Cat Miraculous from Cat Noir, because again, she didn't choose him and she doesn't know him. And I guess you can send Kwamis after Plague, but you know, the same argument we made of, oh, why don't you send Kwamis after Nuru? You can't, because of that single thread of her not knowing. Now, Kagami knows Marinette's secret, but if Kagami figures out Adrien is Cat Noir, I think she can also blow the lid off this whole case. She'll be like, oh, you two are insufferable in every form that you take. But I don't think that's gonna happen. This movie, this Miraculous London special, has single-handedly kind of revitalized my interest in the show, which is crazy. I was done. I was ready to go out the door. We have lost some great soldiers, all 7 in the chat, to the real heroes who have left this fandom because it was just too much, and we pray every day that they will come back. Please, for the love of God, come back. You cannot leave me alone here. Help. I'm trying to run away, but I also have people saying, TVC, you're dying here with us, so I cannot be alone in my misery. But the London special has reignited and re-sparked some interest, some intrigue, some just pizzazz into the show, and I hate it. They do this every 2 seasons. I think season 2 or 3 had that. Remember when they kissed? I think, was it season 1? There was one finale where they kissed and everyone thought, oh my god, they're gonna start dating. Nope, it took 3 seasons. Oh my god, this is gonna happen. The show is able to hype you and then drag you along at a snail's pace tied up behind their car like a carcass. We are torturing ourselves. This is a form of self-harm. I'm gonna report you to the police, but I'm gonna end the video here before I continue rambling. Please watch my last video about Gravity Falls. I worked really hard on it and I'm so sad that it's potentially bombing. So please, if you don't have anything else to watch, I'd really appreciate you watching that. But that's gonna be all for this video. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bye.